Hello, Longboarding Mom. Today I want to talk to you about something serious, something that has to do with me. I wrote this down, so if I'm looking down and reading it a lot, it's because I have to. I have to. So here it goes. My favorite quote from a doctor: "You're just fat and you need to eat better." Well, I went to that doctor because I was working out. I was eating better, not all the time. Granted, we all eat bad sometimes. So I went to him because I was having issues with not losing weight. I had been working out, I've been jogging, and I know what to do. I know how to lose weight. I'm not an unhealthy person. So I went to him, and he made me feel really bad about myself. Like I wasn't capable of doing this. Um, I was fat, and I wasn't fat. I was going through some issues. My mom had passed away. My grandma had passed away. My grandpa had passed away. There was a lot that I was going through. And so I had gone on to medication and stuff like that. And that didn't work out for me. So I decided that I was going to start working out. And that was working for me and everything. But then there was a time that it stopped working and I wasn't feeling good. I was getting dizzy and stuff. And there was just certain things that I was noticing about my body. If you pay attention to yourself, you know your body, and I know my body. So a year later, I went to a different doctor, and she did a blood test, and I haven't really talked to anybody about this and shared with anyone. I'm not hiding from people, but sometimes I do. Says I haven't talked about this with anyone, hiding everything from someone else, pretending to be doing better than you are until it is no longer. I wrote this kind of late last night, so I'm going to hopefully read my writing. No matter how strong I admit I am, there's a moment comes when they tell you what you have, and you have feelings. You finally know what you have, but you don't know how to deal with it. Especially in like SHTF moments and stuff. If you're on a medication that you have to be on and stuff, that's kind of a scary thing for you. So lack of encouragement went to lie down, having to take a daily medication. Then the daily response is, why did you get so fat? I have this great diet for you. That once beautiful hair of yours, now awful and falls out. What happened to my eyebrows? I have to draw them on. And people make fun of me with memes and stuff like that. And, they don't know why. This is all true. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. When you have an invisible disease, it is difficult to argue from your perspective with ignorant people. They just don't understand. Life takes a lot of turns, tired of being told, did you go to the doctor? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? I don't know what else I can do for you. Yes, I tried, and I still try everything. Doctors say this disease is forever, that I will not heal. However, I am not giving up. But I want to make others realize a nap will not cure me, but it does help me. I am not lazy. I take medication. Sometimes it doesn't help. I am not, and I couldn't think of the word, I get brain fogginess a lot. So that's where the words just go. And it's hard to explain the brain fogginess. I have issues with remembering names. Movies sometimes will just I can play it in my head. I just can't tell you the name of the movie. I can't tell you the name of the actors. It's this fog that just comes across you. And example, yesterday, I was driving and my husband's like, are you gonna run that red light? And I'm like, ugh. And I went to stop and I couldn't stop fast enough. I looked both ways and just kept on going. That was part of my fogginess. I needed something to eat really bad at that time. And these are issues that I'm working on going through and stuff. And so I have fatigue, anxiety. I have great days. I have great months, weeks and stuff. And then some days are really bad. Sometimes it can last a week. Last week was really bad for me. So most frustratingly, people look at me and say, it can't be all that bad. You look good. Despite the fatigue, I have always, of course, I look good. I always try to look good. It is an invisible disease. This disease affects me physically, mentally, and important because it's a rare autoimmune disease. It cannot be seen, but we feel it then, and they are silent. It attacks me, and sometimes it can be painful. I'm talking about those of you who may also be fighting against Crohn's disease, Hashimotos disease, Graves disease, Dercums disease, depression, anxiety, autoimmune disease, Sjogrens disease, Polycystic ovary syndrome, Rheumatoid arthritis, chronic pain, Endometriosis, multiple sclerosis, Myasthenia gravis, pulmonary hypertension, chronic fatigue syndrome, diabetes, Fibromyalgia, Raynaud and I'm not going to say these right, Lupus, Neuralgia of the trigeminal, Epilepsy, MS, cancer, Hyperthyroidism, okay, so I am talking about these, and I know I said some of them wrong and pronounced them wrong, and I didn't mention some of them. I'm sorry. I'm talking about these because I have Hashimoto's. And I had hypothyroidism. It's where you have a hard time losing weight, and I don't know everything about it. I'm not a doctor. Your hair falls out, just certain things, your dry skin, cold, fatigue. But Hashimoto's is, I do have to take a medication daily, and it's scary because they only give me a 30-day supply, and I have this goiter. That's what Hashimoto's is. It's my thyroid. You can see it right here. Sometimes I'm doing a video and it pops out on me, and I get nervous. Like right now I'm shaking and I'm nervous and stuff because I'm sharing something private. Anyway, it's hard. It hurts. I do go to the doctor. I have to give blood every 6 months, or every 6 weeks, every 6 months, and every year. Right now it's every 6 weeks. So if you see a little bruise or something on my arm, I do bruise easily. It hurts giving blood. Some nurses I can freely give blood to, some I can't. I don't know why. I have to give blood again next week. I've had a recent scan. It's ultrasound. Everything's fine. I do have a little nodule. I'm not sure on which side and stuff. The last time I went to the specialist, he said it was just a little nodule. It's nothing to be concerned about. My doctor said it's not any bigger, so nothing to be concerned about. But I do want to go to a dietitian, a nutritionalist, because I want to know what foods affect my medications, my thyroid. They're like, soy is horrible thyroid. It kills your thyroid. That's basically what's going on with my body right now. My immune system is attacking my thyroid. It's hacking at my thyroid. And so those are the things that I am going through. And I know there are others that are going through this too. Like I said, I am going to a nutritionalist soon to find out more and what I can do about medications and stuff. If I can't get my medication, what do I do?